Love isn't love until you got someone to share it with. And I've got you. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, the Black Swan, coming at you with some messages regarding the Pluto Retrograde of 2021. Now, I'm not sure the exact dates, but I know that Pluto went retrograde the day after the full moon in Scorpio. And that was Tuesday that happened. So, April 27th up to October. I'm not sure the October date. Y'all can look that up. But the general forecast being that we'll have Pluto retrograde in Capricorn up until October. So, are y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. So I'm entitling this Pluto retrograde 2021 the Judgment. The Judgment, as we all know who do the tarot, that like the Judgment card corresponds with the energy of Pluto. Judgment, big truths being revealed, breakthroughs, evolutionary moments of consciousness, evolving consciousness. Pluto rules the subconscious mind, rules over the subconscious, or I'll say the unconscious, okay? Pluto rules over the unconscious mind. What is unconscious? What is dormant, okay? So, Pluto comes to kind of awaken. Pluto comes to help us to unlock our latent, dormant superpowers on primal and like quantum superconscious levels. So Pluto in Capricorn is really there, like drilling a hole in the system, drilling a hole through the structure, using fear, using paranoia, using obsession, using vices to, get us to really look into deeper truths right now. We're all kind of coming together and merging in this, under this umbrella of kind of what is known and the unknown with Pluto and Capricorn. The structures that we know and depend on, and Pluto's destroying that, really uncovering that. So with the retrograde happening now, with Pluto being retrograde, Pluto is now kind of giving us a chance to do some of our own work, and fill those void spaces with light. Pluto has been there facilitating the darkness, helping us to really see and pierce the veil of fact and fiction that is all covered underneath the layers of Capricorn, the Saturn structures that have been built through the age of Pisces. Now we kind of get to infuse these waters of Pisces with more truth and with more of our own spice, with our own true realities. You understand what I'm saying? If you can get the fact that we've been in the age of Pisces, the age of deception, illusion, and falsehood, now Pluto being in Capricorn, which is our structure, we get to kind of use Capricorn becomes our soup cup or our ladle, and Pluto is our infusion of the real good stuff, the serum of truth that we're infusing in this Piscean waters, which is upgrading and updating our conscious and subconscious minds. So this is a very powerful platform that Pluto is giving us to really awaken and step out of the shadows. Step into the shadows for some of us, but when I say that, I mean really being more defined and being more walking in our real truth. Merging the concepts of sex and taboo and the occult with our conscious reality in a way that helps to really create this new world. So I'm going to go ahead and read like this poem that I wrote for Pluto retrograde in Capricorn called Good Ground. So, plunging into the depths of the psyche, extracting the pieces that are needed, integrating shadows and enlightening our demons. Bear with me now as I try to communicate my processes. Barren lands and black holes fill the sky, dead as the silence that fills up the night. Deeper flights and closer heights, deeper flights and closer heights. Barren with the seed of cosmic ideas, replanting my seeds on good ground. So Pluto is really helping us to gain deeper consciousness, gain new soil, turn over the dead that is within the soil, because Pluto has been there deading things. We just had this full moon in Scorpio where Pluto rules. And for many of us within the Pluto generation, this was a big wake up call, and this helped to really upgrade our um, super psychic senses, upgrade our emotional pathology so that we could truly receive new light and new instructions from the divine, from our higher self, from our soul group, and from our higher soul consciousness, so that we could truly start to turn over the soil of this dead world that we're in, this false system. So yeah, it's time. And this is gonna bring relationship upgrades. This is gonna bring conflict within relationships. We have Mars in Cancer, okay? Mars in Cancer, opposite the Pluto and Capricorn energy. So this is definitely going to shift and shock the system from within. As above, so below, as within, so without. So this is manifesting greater energy for us to harness so that we could truly step into our super cosmic self, step into our true lifestyle, step into our true power of manifestation so we can manifest the true new value system, the new kingdom, okay? Filling those void spaces that Pluto has kind of helped to create, those questions in our mind that we really do know the answer to. We're helping to fill those void spaces with light at this time. So this is, on a practical level, going to bring shifts in career. This is going to bring shifts within relationships. As shifts in identity take place, our relationships have to upgrade. A lot of relationships have to go, but for better or worse, this is going to shift our relationships on a mass quantum cosmic level. You know what I'm saying? So take this time to really work on you and figure out where you stand within your soul. What is your soul's consciousness and where are you going? Okay, fix the relationship you have with your own soul. How are you keeping yourself from succeeding? More than likely, this is going to include other people and how other people are adding or taking away from your life. What do you need to say or do that will give you room to apply steady growth and pressure? The thing about Pluto and Scorpio energy is Scorpio energy likes to separate and create space. So this is going to be a time to really separate from certain concepts, certain things, abstain from things. This is going to be a great time to fast, abstain from sex. For many of you, this is a great time to have more sex. Many of you are going to be thinking about birthing babies at this time, baby fever. Feeling pregnant with brand new ideas. I'm going to be pulling from my Moonology Oracle deck. And yeah, I love the relationship that Pluto has with the moon. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get this going, you know what I mean? I love the relationship that Pluto has with the moon. It communicates very super consciously with the moon. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay. Wow. What do you need to release? The waning moon. Perfect. Perfect. Literally perfect. What do you need to release? Okay, we just had the full moon in Scorpio. Now we have Pluto going retrograde, which is like a which is like a nice. It really fits the situation. It's like a good. This is like a good. Like the full moon in Scorpio was a prequel. Okay, now we're beginning the new sequel. Okay, there's like a new sequel with Pluto going retrograde now. It's like somebody returns in some it's like if your favorite if the top villain in your series left, you know what I'm saying, but now they return. We find out like, okay, actually he wasn't the villain. He was. It's like Voldemort. No. It's like Professor Snape in Harry Potter. Like Professor Snape was like the villain to Harry in all 6 movies, but it ended up that he actually was one of the people protecting Harry. So it's one of those things. Okay, and so then a win-win outcome is forecast. Okay, so what I say about relationships, that's Libra. So we have the full moon in Libra. Okay, what do you need to release? Okay, with the waning moon, and then we have a full moon in Libra. So that means that this Pluto retrograde is really activating shifts within relationships on a super quantum level. With this being the waning moon, that means that, we're losing ground within, our old habits. The moon is waning. So that means that, we can no longer truly fully feel supported or powerful within those old timelines, which the moon rules, the old, it rules like, our emotions, that we're working to purify and release. So now we're about to fully see and fully feel into the true context of the relationships that we've been in. Full moon in Libra, it means it's time to release some relationships, clear some slates, bring balance back to certain situations. This is a big energy. I literally was watching Gemini Brown's video that he posted today about Joe Budden and like Libra energy and the podcast and stuff. So like relationships are taking turns. I'm gonna pull one more card and then I'm gonna get out of here because I can't really post too long. I'm at 10 minutes already. And then we have full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. So definitely like we're playing it cool right now. Right now is a time to really play it cool and like let things be what they're gonna be within relationships. Don't feel like you gotta hold back or that you have to tiptoe or that you have to like really be tripping on stuff. Don't trip on the little stuff, because if it was meant to be, it was gonna be. If it's not, it's not. So what do you need to release? There's obviously something around conscious relationships, people that we relate to and that we are relevant to our situation right now that we have to release. So yeah, it's big time energy, big time. So yeah, man, that was perfect. What do you need to release? Full moon in Libra, full moon in Gemini. You got to release your control, the tension you have around relationships. So yeah, man, y'all, that's my my spiel today. Hope y'all are feeling it. Hope y'all are sensing that. And yeah, get at me. I'm gonna put my information up below if y'all want to book with me. Yeah, and I'll be posting a lot on my Instagram this weekend. And yeah, so look for that. All right, much love. Bye.